So hello guys, welcome to Junior Coder session number 2, learning about HTML. So today we are going to learn about specific tags, more importance of HTML, and we are also going to introduce CSS. So first of all, what is CSS and JavaScript? HTML, we know that HTML is the structure of any web pages. HTML is the basic programming language. So what is CSS? CSS is cascading style sheets. Cascading style sheets describes us how HTML element are being displayed. The creative things which are being displayed by showing CSS. Okay, so we'll learn in deep in our future sessions. So let's go with JavaScript. So what is JavaScript? JavaScript can calculate or manipulate or validate data. You know that JavaScript is a language which manipulate the data. So it's not like CSS. CSS also displays a element with more creativeness. HTML makes a base. While we are making a building, so we first of all we make some base, then we add some creativeness. What? We add some paint or etc. And now last thing is that, so how much floor we want that building, how much it's there, means calculate data. To calculate and manipulate the specific data given in here is nothing but only JavaScript. JavaScript manipulates the data. JavaScript can update and change both. JavaScript can update and change both HTML and CSS. JavaScript is being connected with HTML and CSS and it manipulates its data. This is important. So what is CSS now? First of all, here we can see that there is an H1 tag which is in HTML. So HTML and CSS in JavaScript it is not so it's one only. It's not different. It's one only factor. It's such as in any element can come in any language. So first of all, CSS is came in H1. It's normal. Here H1 tells us a selector. Selector means we are selecting the manipulating data, which data is being manipulated. And declaration means what we want in that property, and here is given a property. We want color, we want font size. This is given a data which JavaScript gets manipulates. And here in CSS it makes more creative. And now in what is in here in this code in CSS, this code is being in CSS because this color blue, this property is of CSS which is given in HTML. Font size, this is property of CSS which is giving in manipulating data. CSS is just showing this data which is given, and the other one JavaScript just manipulates the data and tell what we had to display. So now what is CSS? The CSS selector point to the HTML element to style it. CSS just style it. Okay. So now the declaration block in curly braces contains one or more declarations separated by semicolons. So now we are getting here that there are more element in a single code. We can get that in this code is always in curly brackets because it has manipulate in many different tags and it has separated by semicolons. Okay. So now each declaration includes a CSS property name and a value also separated by colon. So here is a value such as color. Color is separated by color and blue. It is separated by a colon. Now here is another query which is font size. Okay. So now let's see its examples. Here are its examples. Monen Here is given then font size, color, text align. Text aligning is nothing but it aligns the text in we have to have in a web page. Suppose I want it in right corner, so I will write right corner and at the place of center. It's a query. So always when we end these style sheets, means style sheets are an HTML. Style sheets is not HTML. So we start the HTML. So now here in CSS, we have to start style. Style is nothing but an query of CSS. CSS gets when we are getting HTML that the HTML tag gets open. So here is the same query. We have to open the style tag and give the query which is given for our. Then we have to close it. Then we have a style. Then in other example we have style again open, information close. It was nothing but some two examples to get you more clear about this. So now what is JavaScript? JavaScript is most critical thing in HTML web development. When I was learning this, I got most hard was JavaScript. But JavaScript is only nothing but it's simple. JavaScript is a programming language for the web. JavaScript is used to program a web. So JavaScript can update and change more. HTML and CSS, as we've seen, it can manipulate. Yes. So JavaScript has only one type of number. It don't has another type of number. It's in as JavaScript. JavaScript has a one type of number, not a. We say it as here I get a normal number and here it gets me integers, but it's not like that. It numbers has without decimal, as I get in here 1 2 3 4 5 6, and at the another side they given me decimal numbers. The decimal numbers does not manipulate to JavaScript. JavaScript cannot manipulate the decimal numbers or without decimals. Example: JavaScript variables are containers for storing data values. JavaScript variables are containers for storing the data values because the JavaScript variables which are being given in data. We see in some examples, like here is an example: XYZ are variables. Okay, so now here is first example: var x equals to 5, var y equals to 6, and z equals to x plus y. So now from the example, what you can expect? What do you think? What do you think about this example? Do answer in comment box. So now this x stores the value of 5 because x plus y means x equals to 5 and y equals to 6. It gets the value, and at the last y stores the 6, and at the last it gets its addition, that is z. X plus y, it stores the value 11. Okay, so let's go. Thank you for joining our session. Meet you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.